Hey McLean, I'm Etienne.
And I'm Artemis. Welcome to a special edition of WMHS News.
In this special edition, we'll be covering recent McLean events, from helicopters landing in our practice field to the seniors saying their goodbyes in the senior cookout.
Let's get started.
Not long ago, McLean students were standing right here watching as 2 Army helicopters dropped in on this very field.
It was so cool to watch that happen. Let's go to Duncan for more on that story.
The Army performed a landing and exhibition of 2 helicopters on the practice field.
The aircraft in front of you is the H-64 Delta Longbow Apache, made in 2007. I'm in command of an organization of 500 people, and we have 24 of these fine helicopters. It's the Army's and the world's premier reconnaissance and attack platform.
They also brought a larger Black Hawk helicopter.
So the aircraft's normally used for utility purposes, but primarily for troop transport. We can also completely sterilize the cargo area by removing the seats, and we can maximize our cargo efficiency and use that for resupply missions, paradrops, fries and spies, rappel missions, anything.
Along with the helicopters, an EOD exhibition truck came.
So this is a small display of EOD, which stands for Explosive Ordnance Disposal. It's cutaway demonstrations right here of some fuses that go on ordnance items that we have, and then some of our protection equipment, as well as one of our robots over there.
Students were given the opportunity to try on the bomb suit.
The suit's kind of heavy, with all the Velcro and all, it's kind of itchy and all. The helmet, I feel pretty cool in this stuff, so yeah.
Many Highlanders can agree that the afternoon was a fun and educational experience. Signing off for WMHS News, this is Duncan Blankenbaker, Matthew Lewin, Iris Crouch, Sid Bula, and Hannah Hadid.
That was an awesome experience. Hey Artemis, did you go to McLean Day?
I did, and I even got the chance to interview some people about their experience there. Let's get more on that. McLean Day is an annual fair held by the McLean Community Center in order to bring the McLean community together for an unforgettable event.
Well, you see by the sheer number of people here that everybody likes to go to McLean Day. It's bringing people together and making sure that we are all representing our community in a nice little way.
I decided to go to McLean Day because I went last year and it was super fun, and I went with my friends.
I came to McLean Day because I've been going here for the last maybe 6-7 years of my life, and I have a lot of fond memories with a lot of the fun rides like the UFO.
Students come for a variety of reasons, as there are many things to indulge in, such as food, rides, and a good time with friends.
I definitely think rides are the best part, but I do like seeing the tents and a lot of the local businesses.
My favorite part is the food.
In fact, many community members can get involved with helping the carnivals and businesses there themselves.
You can showcase a lot of different shops and organizations around McLean, and meet people that maybe you haven't met before.
Pops balloons back there, a lot of them, and I won.
All in all, McLean Day is one of the most anticipated events that demonstrates McLean's dedication to their community.
I think McLean is important, so everyone can come together and have a fun time and remember that McLean isn't boring.
Well, I really like the fact that I'm with a lot of my friends and they're letting me do things that are outside my comfort zone, which I'm not much of an amusement park goer, but with them it's all fun and games, and I enjoy that.
Signing off for WMHS News, this is Artemis Safaie, Zach Jones, and Cece Harmon.
It takes a lot of work to put those events together. I'm glad the McLean community can help in the process.
Speaking of putting things together, let's check out the STEM class's final project for this year.
The STEM class is making a pinball machine as a final project. All the students are super excited about it. Let's hear how it's coming along.
We basically write stuff down for our steps and kind of make sure that we record what we're gonna do, for measurements, for schematics, or anything along the line of what we need to do for material, or just basic measurements for the pinball machine. Second, we just kind of make a plan, a diagram. For me, I did 3D print some people can draw, things like that. And of course, like the final product is that we pull all of our stuff together, kind of like all the materials that we suggested and all the measurements we suggested, and just basically make our pinball machine.
Some of the difficult parts were like pretty much starting, because like I was kind of lost when we started because I didn't know how to start, how to like build most things, but I got help from Miss Settlemyer, and it was very helpful, and it got me to where I am right now.
The big picture of why we do this project is so that students have a portfolio piece and some sort of artifact and souvenir from this experience. So not only are they building this pinball machine, but they're also building what's called a process book. And that's really the bigger takeaway for a student, to be able to have this process book that has basically journaled their entire journey on this experience. That's the thing that they're going to be able to take to a job interview, a college interview. They're going to be able to really kind of speak about the whole entire experience.
I'm not gonna lie, I never thought that we were gonna do this. I thought we were gonna make like a birdhouse or something like that, but definitely this is an out-of-the-box thinking, and relatively enough, I think that's like anything that Miss American thinks, I think we can make, and I will be more than happy for like to be a new project besides the pinball machine.
Signing off for WMHS News, this is Hannah Hadid, Martina Gutierrez, Manuela Olani, Max Ford, and Neila Bendomariza.
I really like these. I wonder if they have any left over.
Well, if you like the pinball machines that much, you'll definitely enjoy the work of Arlington's Adaptive Aquatics program. Let's go to Nico for more on that.
Just outside Washington, D.C., a city where people can often get lost amidst the noise, there is an organization that is making waves through it all. Meet Adaptive Aquatics Arlington, a remarkable program that teaches children with disabilities how to swim. Robin Mitchell has been leading the program for the last 8 years.
Adaptive Aquatics is a learn-to-swim program designed for individuals who benefit from additional support, such as lowered ratio support, staff to a participant, as well as a modified sensory environment.
My experience with Adaptive Aquatics has been very positive. We have developed almost a community with the children in the program, the volunteers, and the teachers. It's a nice Sunday activity for my son and I to come to.
Their dedicated team of instructors and volunteers understand that swimming is not merely a skill, it is a gateway to independence, confidence, and boundless joy.
For these swimmers, it means the world, just the little time in the water they have, because some of them, it's the only exercise they get in the week, but they really thrive on just being able to learn how to swim.
So he's gotten much better in the water. He has no fear of the water. Swimming has improved. He's made a lot of friends, and he looks forward to coming, every week.
Although many of the kids in the program face challenges with communication, Adaptive Aquatics helps them express themselves in new ways.
So he loves it. He's also been able to build social skills with the new volunteers and also develop pretty deep relationships with some of the volunteers who have been with him since the beginning.
From the moment the kids jump in the water, their smiles have a ripple effect on everyone else involved.
Well, it's actually one of my favorite parts of the week is working with this program. Not to be cliche, but it kind of gives me meaning. You know what I mean? I get the feeling like this is what I want to be doing with my life. So I'm just so grateful and so thrilled to have the opportunity to help lead this program, to help our participants succeed, to help all our instructors grow. I just love it all.
The remarkable work of Adaptive Aquatics Arlington touches the lives of every person involved. They're not just teaching children how to swim, they are instilling them with the belief that they can overcome any wave, big or small, one kick at a time. Signing off from WMHS News, this is Nico Christofferson.
I've worked with adaptive skiing before, and I know how rewarding it is. So props to the Arlington Adaptive Aquatics crew.
What a great program. Speaking of rewarding, how does it feel to be done with high school and headed to college?
It's so great. I've gotten more sleep in the past 2 weeks than I have in the past 4 years. But juniors, next year you'll have something to look forward to because convocation and the senior cookout were a great way to say bye to all my friends.
As McLean's class of 2023 just graduated, let's take a look at the last thing they did on school grounds, the senior cookout.
It's just kind of like your last time to kind of just hang out with no pressure, just kind of be friends again, and it's kind of like being kids again, like when you're in elementary school, you know? It's kind of like that.
The seniors reflected on what they would miss about McLean.
I'm probably gonna miss it. Definitely, maybe not the building, but the people I'm definitely gonna miss.
I am excited to see what me and my friends are gonna do, but I am going to miss McLean.
The cookout's free, freshly grilled burgers and hot dogs, along with an assortment of snacks, brought together the senior class.
I feel definitely close. I mean, just look around. Can we do a 360? Everyone's celebrating. Everyone's here. We're celebrating what was, and now we're celebrating what is to be.
Signing off from WMHS News, this is Nico Christofferson, Artemis Safaie, and Jolie Corfonta.
What a great way to end this year, and a perfect way to end this special edition of WMHS News.
Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram for more updates and announcements.
Have a superb summer, McLean.